Greetings, peace. What's going on, sentient beings? It's Prosperity Priestess. I'm feeling myself like every day, but especially today. I have my plans. Beautiful. Life is great. It always has been. It just keeps getting better. Yo, this is bananas. Ass cute, right? I just picked this up. No, I mean, this recently came into my possession. That would be the best way to say it. And I decided it should stay in my possession. That's all. That's all. That's all. So, want to do something a little different today because I'm feeling amazing. Yo, bananas. Right before I was about to make this video, dude gonna call me and apologize. I'm willing to talk. I'm like, yeah, your tone is letting me know that. Like, come on, that's the first thing you say. Oh, I'm willing to talk. That's how it should be always. They don't have to, you either, if you want solutions, you get to the solutions, you communicate, and then that's what people have. If you want drama, you want to spew negativity, and you want to project your negative energy, nasty feelings, and try to push that onto me. Like, I don't want that shit. And I don't need it. You're gonna be who you are. And just because you're choosing to operate like that, be that doesn't mean I'm gonna choose to be that way. I'm not gonna my response is to just move away from that, to remove my energy, remove myself from that. I'm not entertaining the dumb shit, especially from adults. This is why, it's so important to know who you are, to know to know your power, right? Like today I came to the realization, it's gonna sound stupid, but because I didn't know a lot of things I didn't know. I wasn't taught. I'm learning, I'm seeing, I'm getting it. Just like I put it to you like this. Something you end up learning in life is that energy is currency. Hold on, because I just want to be nosy. I keep hearing sounds because people decided that they wanted to monitor me. I'm just like, this is a different topic, but I peep game like, oh, okay, this is why. All right, now the maintenance, you move directly underneath me. It don't make a difference. It's not stopping shit I'm doing, but it's like, let's go about your way. You don't gotta let me know every time you walk by. Type shit. What is your run? It's about control, manipulation, dominating. Yes, because this guy was a Capricorn, Cap. And what I'm seeing is, right, so that helps me get to the point. That yes, our energy is currency. And people like to think or have been brainwashed into believing that money is power. But the reality is, it's fake. It's perceived that way. People have a high value of it. even though it's fake. And they're not holding such a high value to things that are real and that matter, such as your being. Like people were chasing money, putting ourselves in positions where it's depleting our energy, our health, our creativity, or even our will to want to motherfucking live. You get up to go to work and you feel like, oh, that's not life. There's no smiling, there's no movement, there's no joy, there's no creating, pushing the dominoes, being the wave. Alright? It's just go, sit, be told, robotic shit. Matrix shit. So again, which I had a very, very interesting conversation today. I had with a stranger. And I saw him the day I was at the library. I saw him the day I was at the library. And I was listening to what he was saying. He was going by talking to himself. And I'm listening to the words. And I'm like, interesting. And I'm like, he's talking about, I understood the different concepts he was talking about. So I actually got up from where I was sitting and walked over to him because he's in a wheelchair. So that's why I felt comfortable like talking to him, the stranger. And I was like, what song is this? What is it? And then he started singing another one, but I'm hearing the concepts and I'm like, This is why, because the things he's talking about, they're different. There are various agendas that are being pushed. And I'm like, well, what's that song? And when was that made? And he was telling me the names of them. And I was writing it down. I jotted it down on my phone. I jotted it down in my phone so I can go look them up. But anyways, I ended up seeing him today. Because I was just walking by someplace, minding my business, and I see a guy walking, he was struggling to get up a hill, like a driveway, and you could see that he has a physical disability and like not able to do. It's mad weird. People be wanting to change words and say things are in. That's not the thing. That's not a bad thing. That's not the right way to label someone. Oh, that would be you're able-bodied or you are disabled. You have a disability and a lack of an ability. That would be the most accurate way to say that. Don't say retarded. Why? Because to retard is something is slow. That would be like the fucking definition of it. If that's what somebody is. These fake ass social concepts. Not to say like this is. There's communicating to be accurate, and there's also communicating to be an asshole, which is another point, and that brings us right back to this same motherfucking lame ass guy, this Capricorn shit. Yeah, which is just like you're valuing accuracy, but you're being mean just because you know the right response or how to say it or the right idea, but then when you choose to interact and communicate, you're being a fucking asshole. Well, I don't know what kind of results you get from other people, but you're not gonna get what you want from me like that. I don't respond to that shit at all. You can talk to me right or not, or just don't talk to me. I'm laughing because I was rewatching one of my videos or something, and I said, I think it was a short. I said, close your motherfucking mouth when you talk to me. Which doesn't make sense, but at the same time it does. Because I was really saying like watch your tone. I said close your mouth when you talk to me. For real. Just mean basically don't say shit. Show me. It's a concept of, let's say you're serving a meal. Here's a table, yes, you can come over and you can place the food, or you can, all right? All three are, I gave them the food, or I served them the food, but only one was done in a pleasant manner. So I have my first experience with fucking Capricorn sun. I've interacted with some Cap moons. or confirmation, or even Moon conjunct Capricorn, Moon conjunct Saturn. Ugh, that was the X Factor. Who I fucking found out today. I found out he got released yesterday. I'm like, yo, who? How? What kind of information you be giving up for them people? They just be letting you out. You get to violate all types of shit, and you still just keep. How does this shit work? Somebody told me I need to file a lawsuit just because of the fact that he's not supposed to be out getting out released all these times, and you get released and then go do the same shit and cause harm. The city has to be held accountable for that shit. That's why I don't really have time. I don't choose to at a time to. I don't choose to use my time dealing with dumb shit. It's like it's all dumb. Like if it's not a solution, if it's not productivity, if it's not peace, if it's not joy, if it's not prosperity, longevity, health, then the shit is dumb to me. You know, motherfuckers want to argue like this guy called. You just called talking about you calling to apologize. But I can already hear before you even got to you're calling to apologize. I can hear in your tone you're on some asshole shit. So another thing I want to say is like I'm watching the videos like damn it always seems like I'm having an issue or I meet mad shiesty people. No, I meet plenty of good people too, and it's great. And I communicate about those things too. I gotta even put some more posts up. But yeah, it's a lot of the situation. I be on spiritual assignments, and even though I don't know that's what's happening in the moment, as I'm seeing and putting the pieces together and learning, it's just like confirmation, gratitude. It's just like it's revealed the character of these people. It's like, oh, you got me fucked up, and oh, you think this is how it's about to go? It's not. I don't give a fuck if you have how much money you have in your pocket, bank account, or what you've paid for. That don't mean you could talk to me crazy. I don't care that you paid for something. That don't mean that you own me, you run me, you dominate me, you control me. I need you to do this. I'm in the middle of doing something right now. And that's not even how you talk to me. Which is why, didn't we just go through this with a female? We did. What was she? She was a Gemini. No, she wasn't. She was a Mercury and Gemini. What the fuck was she? Taurus. Mercury and Gemini. Today is Sunday. So they're stubborn. No, he's Capricorn. That's a cardinal. I haven't even looked up his birth chart yet. I tried to, and it didn't make sense because it said his moon was in Libra, and I was like, there's no fucking way. I said, nah, something's wrong. No, you are not no Libra moon. I've dealt with Libra. My brother's a Libra. When I was with the Scorpio on the cusp of Sag, she was a Libra moon. I know Libra moons. I always call them lion-ass Libras. That's what they do. But they'll make you laugh and smile while they're doing it. Bad diplomat. They're going to lie to you. They're going to fucking lie. But it's going to be an enjoyable process. It's going to be pleasant. So, lion-ass Libras. That's that PR shit. Yo. Justice. That's just like when you read, like the DSS. You're guaranteed to get housing if you're homeless, but then the reality is going to say one thing, but the reality is going to be something different. Or they say, oh, well, you're guaranteed to be fed if you're living in a shelter. Oh, word? Because they don't serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, if they don't, now you're entitled to a cash allowance for food. It says that on paper, but they're not going to tell you that shit. Oh, I can't wait to email this. Hell, I don't know why I'm being bashed for. Oh, I don't want to say. No, this whole ass bitch. That's how I be feeling. That's what I say. And I curse all the time. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Or how anyone feels about it. People get offended over words and they're not getting offended over actions? Fuck out of here. Curse emphatically. And indignantly. It's like I'm delivering the messages. So it's not about, well, don't call that person that. No, that's how that person was acting. Fuck that. I like to comb my hair on camera so you guys can see that. You need more naturalness in your life. We keep being agendas projected, being and adulterated with like saturated with toxicity, drama. It's all around. You don't have to be that. I refuse, and I refuse to let anybody take me down. I refuse to let them have me. I'm not gonna be. I'm heavy-hearted, cold, nasty, none of that. Y'all motherfuckers can be that. You can keep that, but you don't get to be around me with that shit. Now, yeah, definitely in a room, and like. Anyways, those people be nosy as fuck. It's alright. Well, now you could hear me hearing you, and you could hear that I am commenting on it. Yes, good. Run. Why are you even around? What are you doing? People spend so much time trying to watch you because they don't got nothing to do with their lives. It's dumb. It's stupid. But yes, I wanted to show you something that was gifted to me. You already know I'm Tiamat. Tiamat, make them hot. Tiamat. Boom. This was gifted to me. Let me really let you see. This shit crazy. Hold on, I gotta take the picture. Damn, it's not a game. That dragon energy. Look how it's going out of fire. This shit bananas. I mean, I want to show y'all the rest. I think you get the idea. Anyways, this joint, I'm going to just keep it right here behind the door. You know, it's a great thing to have. But that was gifted to me. Told you I'm Tiamat. Told you my moon is conjunct the north node. The north node is the dragon's head. There's that part. My moon is in fire. No, I'm dragging like a motherfucker. On top of that, Tiamat, the ancient Sumerian water dragon. She's a water dragon. So, you know, the dragons bring up the fire. I told you I'm a fire moon. But my moon is in the 8th house. That's a water house. All right? So your moon is who you are. The sun is what you do. The moon is who you are. That is who I am. My moon sign. Oh, shit. Confirmations. I was also gifted this. Oh, I made a video about it. I said, what kind of crystal is this? Oh, it's in the dragon's blood family. I said, wow. But yeah. Back to this power, control, manipulation situation. I don't dance for dollars. Apparently, that's what most of the world does. I'm very aware of that. This is why I'm on the fool's journey right now. I'm Drapetomania. I'm not living in the matrix. I'm not chasing money. I am the fucking money. It needs to chase me, and I see the light following me. I see where I'm around. Now I'm here in your energy, and now how you keep looking for jobs and trying to get it. And, oh, now I'm here. You've been frustrated about it. I'm hearing you talk about it. Now I'm here. You're looking. Now I'll give a little encouragement. Oh, don't worry. You'll get it. Now, boom, you get the call. Mad randomly. Also, other random things happening. See, that's because of my energy. And that is value. I'm a post. I took a screenshot when I was over there, when I was sitting down. But I got a post like, yes, money is a valuable tool. Time is an even more valuable tool. And a person's energy is the most valuable asset that we have in general. All right? Time and energy, like a person's, their aura, their energy, that is everything. That's why I get paid to be me. That's why motherfuckers is tuning in. They're like, what is she doing? I'm like, yeah, she's definitely in a room. When you walked by X amount of times, she's definitely in a room. So whoever that is to go deliver a message, they already know it. I stay ready. Even with Saucy, I was watching my video last night. Oh, that's the one. I said, wow. I was like, damn, you could tell. Well, I was tired and it was late and the light was mad bright and everything was dark. And I was a little saucy. But I was like, but I'm flowing. I'm hitting every single thing I'm saying. And I liked it because I was just very, it was like sniper mode, in and out, hitting the points. It was just straight decapitated. It was Mortal Kombat, finish him type shit. Like, I was just raw as fuck. Like, I'm going to just tell it like it is. And that's why I'm doing this. So that's how I started. Like, it always seems like it's something. No, the reality is I be running into these people and I am an assassinator on behalf of my ancestors. So they gotta get decapitated. First, I gotta interact with them, meet them, know who they are, and then they choose to use their energy to me how they do, and I choose to deal with it how I do. I'm gonna let you know you ain't shit. You don't run me. And furthermore, you can't have me. Now you're mad. Like that's what you want. Now you're mad. Because I'm more valuable than the money you're trying to wave. So I always make this very clear. Very clear. Especially with this, because I can tell, I can see what's happening. Because I'm saying shit to him like, I never asked you for anything. Saying shit to him like, excuse me, what have I asked you for? Like, I need you to stop and think about it. Because you're treating me, I don't know what the fuck you think is going on. Who you think I am, or what you think this is, or what I'm here for. Well, let me just clarify real quick. Let's just get on the same page. I want you to answer me. I want you to tell me, what have I asked you for? I'll wait. Exactly. I'm not going to ask you for a motherfucking thing. I don't have to. That's not what I do. For what? I'm always provided for. Asking you shall receive. I don't have to ask you. I just have to know and be. And it comes, it arrives. Just, especially the more that you tap in. And then you know, I represent the God is. You fucking know who I am. You know it. Represent the goddess. I just said that. I just said it. Is that you, Mary? I said, was that you? No, that I can see right there. I can't really see. It's mad bright and shit. I'm just out here because I heard the sirens. Oh, there goes my fucking cat. Look, there's Onyx. Yeah. So, I was just saying, I got you. I got your food. I see you. Waving the tip. I said, I just said it. I represent the goddess. It's really not a game. I fed a cat right here on the full moon. And I saw the cat eating. I happened to look up. I was like, what was that? I thought I saw something moving. And I was sitting down there, and I looked up, and I was like, oh. So that was amazing to even see that. But yeah, I got the goddess out in front of my door because this is the fucking game, yo. It's like, oh, worship a man, and you came from a man's rib. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. This is like a fairy tale. Didn't no woman come from no man's rib. That's what you really want me to believe, that shit? And then therefore you think that you get to dominate, control me. It's this whole Lilith versus Eve bullshit. This is why I'm not Eve. You got me fucked up. I don't fit the description. You can't box me in. I'm not in that paradigm. No, Lilith to the fullest. 222. That's that Kalima. That's that Sekhmet. That's that Medusa energy. That's that Oya. That's that Uranus come through, fuck it up energy. 13. 13 is sacred. They're like, be scared of it. No, it's sacred. The 13th letter is an M for mother. And then I say Ma. Like Ma, that's master alchemist. Prosperity priestess. I might as well bring this over here. That's my little quote right there. That, the 13. That Ma means master alchemist. Because it does. And that's what we are. We create. We are created to create. That is what XX is. That's what a woman is. I don't give a fuck what a paper says. If you don't have a womb, you're not a woman. If you don't give birth, you are not a woman. I don't just mean to babies. I know some women are not able to make babies. Well, that's not what I mean, what I'm referring to. I'm referring to XYs. They're wonderful. I love them, but I'm starting to see like these real gender wars. This is the bullshit. Like the programming. The programming is for, oh well, these ones, the XYs get to control the XXs and treat them any type of way. Really, that's what they want. I'm just like, how come nobody never told me? Well, maybe it's the same reason nobody taught you how to cook. Alright. It was for you to learn the ways that you learn. But and that's how I learned all the shit that I didn't tell you. That was like, it's gonna sound dumb. Sex is power. Oh, that's why it's a vows. Oh, that's why people pay for it. Oh, especially people in power. They love prostitutes. Whoa, and they will drop that cash. Wow, because what is it? It's sacred energy exchange. They want our energy. They want to get in. They want to dip. They want to go for a swim. Everything. They want us. We are the value. That's so bananas for me to not notice and see this. But it's like, I mean, to take so much time. It's amazing to me that I'm just now able to see this and know these connections. But meanwhile, somebody will want to, especially an XY, will want to be like, you don't have value because you don't have money. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Even for you even saying that, you're sitting here saying that because you want me next to you. You want it to be around me, not the other way around. Sure, I may enjoy your company, but really, I'll be annoying and get tired of you. Then you always want to give people tasks and shit like I don't already have my own life to live, like I'm not already doing shit. I know what to do and how to do it and when to do it, where and why. Who are you all of a sudden? And you feel like this mentality, this superiority, you feel that way because of some fucking money? Listen, you better go somewhere. You better sit down with that Capricorn shit. You could be the captain of your ship, but I also have a ship. You're not the captain of my ship. On top of that, you keep talking about money and shit. You volunteered to give that money. So why are you talking about it now? You don't get to then bring up and complain about money that you spent, that you volunteered to spend. Again, what have I asked you for? Not a damn thing. Because I get it how I live. I get my own thing. The goddess is always providing. We all come out of a womb. We live in the cosmic womb, nut, and this is nut season right now. Did I ever post that video? I don't think so. And Kemetic spirituality, confirmations on accident. Virgo season is nut season, because guess what? I was just talking to another sister about that. You know? We give you life. And that's literally, figuratively, symbolically, esoterically, energetically. That's why you keep wanting us. Put some motherfucking respect on my name. I can say, I did this by myself. You did what by yourself? Because you're doing your whole little business entrepreneur situation. You're preparing everything in my space. It's comfortable. It's clean. It's convenient. It's the ambiance. It's, you can't do this elsewhere. Go do it someplace else then. You don't get to say I'm not contributing. You're using my space and you're feeding off of it, enjoying it, loving it. You want to be here. Because I can see, because you won't motherfucking leave. Meanwhile, in your head, you feel like you could belittle me over because I don't have money. I have plenty of resources. My time is a resource. My brain is a resource. My pleasant energy is a resource. All these things are valuable, which is why y'all motherfuckers want to be near me. Even if you don't like me, you just want to watch. You just want to watch and know and see. You just want to be zapped by some of my energy. You just want to feel it a little bit. Even if you just want to look at something at all, just the fact that you can say, I don't like you, I don't like it. You just can't stop watching though, and listening and trying to absorb aspects of me and see how I'm who I am and why. That shows an obsession. So even an unhealthy or a toxic obsession or a dissatisfied, you don't like obsession, you're still obsessed. I'm laughing because I started off I'm really talking I'm talking to people. But I'm also talking to people. I'm talking about individuals and how they are groups of people and how they're operating where I'm at. But I'm also talking about these XYs and how they be, or jobs or something. I made a video years ago called Dancing for Dollars. Like, that's what they had everybody doing with the COVID and shit. Like, if you don't do what I say, you're not gonna get this money. Put that motherfucking mask on. Fuck that. That's why I named it that, Dancing for Dollars. And that's the concept of even that's stripping. I'll do this degrading shit here if you throw money at me. But that's even another concept of sex having power. Sexuality is power. Sexuality and sensuality, because it's I see shock right there. I'm looking right at the word power. It's because it's persuasion. It's my vision board. It's a good one. It's the last one I made. Ooh, yes, I love this one. I'm very thankful. This is a spirit. This is me walking with spirit. That's why I did a shoe like that. I love the floral print. My Virgo self. And I love Sperry's. I love boat shoes. Those are boat shoes. They're not Sperry's though. But I love the floral print. So I'm very thankful. Spirit. Yep, high self-worth. Right, you want me to base my worth on money. I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to let nobody else do it neither. You don't get to discredit me, demean me, use a nasty tone. Listen, you got to have to go talk to somebody else like that, not me. And then you feel like you get to dictate. You get to dictate because, why? Because you have a dick? A womb is that inside out. Like ovaries are scrotums. So we all have the same things, just in different directions and in different intensities, different abilities. But overall, whether a person has something or doesn't have something, that don't mean who decided, right, that y'all are the boss. That's that whole Eve bullshit. Garden, organic life, when really, you're my son. I birthed you. You keep trying to, confirmation, you keep trying to be around me. You begged me to come live with you. I didn't ask you for a motherfucking thing, and I won't, and I want it. You don't even know how to act. Even when I answer the phone, you got an attitude. You're calling to apologize. First of all, you called to apologize. That means you know you were wrong. And even as you're doing it, you have an attitude because you're fucking mad. That's immature. If you're going to admit you're wrong, do it. Be mature. I was wrong, but I can already tell him, I'm calling because did you get my message? Like I heard a sound come through. Then all of a sudden my phone started ringing before I could even look to see who the message came from. And I saw the call. I'm like, should I answer this? I shouldn't have answered. But I did. This is how I even found out. Because the same thing with this rising. Like, I shouldn't have answered the door. Like, you already showed your ass 2-3 times last night. But pertaining to me opening this door, you just did this twice last night. Like, keep saying, do you want me to leave? Go, I don't have to be here. I can leave. You can leave. I'm not holding you hostage. Like, that shit, you being here don't run my world. You're saying that like it's a threat. Like, I gotta stop. Like, hold on a second. Why do you keep saying you could leave as if it's a threat? I just want you to know that that's how I'm perceiving it and that it's not. That you know where the door is. You are so welcome to go any place you want. You're a grown man. I don't tell you what to do. We're adults. And I would never impede your flow. Why you keep saying, do I want you to go? I think the real question is, do you want to go? You're only supposed to be here until you can move into your apartment, which is ready and you got this paid for. It's just the landlords are at a funeral, so you say. Okay, it could make sense. Oh, I was gonna say, but that would mean that's why you shouldn't be here. That's probably why that call came in. Okay, you are in a new spot. But yeah, you're wilding. And look, you can't get what you want. So word, you call the police. You call the police on me. And then from what I found out, the police had to talk to you about yourself. Like, yo, can you leave this person alone who has nothing to do with it? Why'd you even send us to someone else's door that you know has nothing to do with it? Then send us to the person's door that you're trying to say stole from you, which why would I do that? None of your stuff is missing. None of your stuff is destroyed. Motherfucker, you kept saying some shit about leaving. I said, I want you to leave. I would like for you to leave. I need you to leave. That would be fantastic. That would be wonderful. No, it's not my responsibility. It's really a concern to me that you do have a place to go because I just paid for it. I didn't even get to that part of the story because, oh yeah, it was good because I had to tell him about himself, about the money and shit. And then you see how shit works. And then all of a sudden there was money in my pocket. That was me. Actually, I had the money in my pocket the whole time, but I was wanted to give that to my brother because basically my brother paid for me to be able to my storage unit. And then he was like, you know what? Here, take this money so you can go ahead and get a van and all that. Boom. That set it off right there. So basically, the things I need to do, it's paid for already, right? Originally, it was just supposed to be the storage unit. So thank you, big bro. Love you, appreciate you. So, and of course, I was gonna give him the change. What happens is, this fucking Capricorn is like, I'll go half because he's thinking about himself. Not because you want to help me, because if you wanted to help me, you would have offered from jump to pay for it. You already knew I had a storage thing that was going to be paid for because we already communicated about it. But you didn't really comprehend how much stuff I had or why I needed it or none of that because you weren't really listening because you didn't really care. But the part you care about is how does this benefit you? Oh, but you want to make it look like you're some wonderful person. I'm doing this and doing that. Not when later you want to dangle, talk about what you did or complain that you did some shit. Oh, I don't have enough money now. Nobody told you to throw a cookout for the whole parking lot. Why would you do that when we have plenty of food and I get hit with stamps the next day? Why would you go spend money and then later complain that you don't have enough money to pay for some shit that you know needs to get paid for? That's horrible management. That's not Capricorn shit. You were crying about it so much, I fucking took the money out of my pocket and said, here, take that shit. Here, take that. Take that. So now you went half and you paid $40. You went half on the truck trying to make it look like it wasn't for me. It wasn't to help me because you would have already been communicated that, or I would have paid for all of it before you saw my brother give me the money for it. Part one. Part two, you have things you want to get moved. And you start thinking, like, you never stop to think about a U-Haul. Why? Because you don't have a fucking license. I do. I have a license. I can whipping that bitch. That's nothing for me. It was just I didn't have the money for it. Then I got the money. Now all of a sudden you want to, I'll go half. But what you want is for me to use this U-Haul that my brother paid for my stuff. You want me to then use it now to take you to places to get your stuff. And you're talking about we should keep it for more days because then I can sell my drinks. Okay. So now that I have this resource, I'm using it. Now you want to insert yourself into what I'm doing. That before you didn't even comprehend. Oh. That's why you want to go half, because you want to help yourself. You're trying to make it look like you're some good guy coming to the rescue. Nah. Anyways, that's why I ended up having more money. He went half. But then, so I had that money. So now I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I get that back to my brother. And then that just turned into something different. And then after my brother and I talking, I'm like, oh, what you really need is this, that, and the third? Oh, I got you. You could... take that. If I can keep this, all right, cool. So that's how that worked out. All of a sudden, there's money in my pocket, and that same money that you use half to help yourself. That's probably why he got mad. It's because he was trying to get his stuff, and the people weren't responding. So you paid for half or something, but it's not benefiting you at all. oh well, you shouldn't have tried to do it the way you did. Like if it was gonna be teamwork from jump. But anyways, I gave you that money back. I ended up paying for your room. You're talking about they're trying to kick me out, bloody bloody. No, I'm gonna spell. They're crying over $40. You're crying over $40 for the last 2 hours. Now, matter of fact, just here. Take that. Just take that shit. So you can stop complaining about money that you don't have when you just went to the grocery store and bought all these unnecessary groceries. This is the same guy who's like, oh, I want you to come live with me. I want to take you with me. I want to take you with me. Come with me. Please say you'll come with me. Then later, we're in a U-Haul driving, and his friend was in the U-Haul too. And you're going to say to me, I'll leave you right where I found you. What? What? You'll leave me where you found me? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Yo, I was good. I did not explode immediately. I was good. But I was like, oh no, yo, what? And then he just kept talking like everything was normal. He said, you heard what I said. I will leave you right where I found you. You better not screw me over. I better not screw you over for what? Again. What have I asked of you? The only thing you could say I asked of you is I asked you to use your muscles to help move this big heavy stuff. Move my bags and stuff. That's the only thing I asked of you. I shouldn't be able to hear so many fucking sounds. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers. It's distractions. If I let it be, right. The only thing I asked you for is to use your muscles. I didn't ask you for no money. Because why would I? I don't need your money. Plus, I want to see if you should want to give me money, but you should just want to do it. You should want to be solution oriented. Oh, worried you need this here. Like what I do. Like what I do to plenty of people. Like what I did to him. But no, I'm not going to be a no fucking crybaby. I'm not going to have a tantrum. And it don't mean because somebody used some money that they now get to be demanding or dictate or any of that shit. Confirmations. I could not believe he said that. So after I woosed out a little bit while I was driving, then I just kept bringing it. I just brought that up the rest of the night, every opportunity I got. Because the way I'm going to fight, see, it's not the same way. I am not XY. I'm an XX. So I'm going to use my brain and my emotions are going to be in control. It's like women are sneaky. No, you mean I'm playing the game better than you. You mean you had no idea. You don't like... I'll reverse psychology you into admitting your insecurities. We'll just call them that. Your fucking toxic ass ways. To be more precise. Yeah, yo. I have no problem telling you about yourself because I'm not here trying to get nothing from you. You can't tell me what you won't do because of you trying to manipulate or control or what is this when you mold, when you train someone into acting a certain way. That shit's not going to work with me because I don't want nothing from you. So when you start to, I don't have to be here. You know I could leave, right? I could leave. You said that so many times I had to tell you, you know what? I do want you to leave. Like you mentioned that, I think you want to leave. Remember, you were only supposed to be here one night anyway, so I don't know what's going on with your landlords, but, you know, all of this is too much for me. All these tones, you know. And like you're saying, you're doing all of this by yourself, so continue doing it by yourself. You don't get to disrespect me. You're in my space. Resting good. Healing tones on. Waking up to burgers made and shit like that. Stuff's organized. Everything's how it needs to be. And you didn't even have to do it. But you did this all by yourself. And you'll leave me right where you found me. How about this? I'm going to leave myself where I am at, where I put myself at. Because I did that. And I'll move forward how I need to. Like I've been doing prior to meeting you. No, I won't go anywhere with you. You talking crazy. Oh, you want to control me, manipulate, dominate. See, when you catch an attitude or when you drink too much, then the other side comes out. Or because you didn't make these labels, I did. You didn't even have labels. You're talking to my people and that you're marketing to and benefiting from, profiting from whatever you're marketing out here. You're feeding off of my energy. You don't get to fucking tell me you're doing some shit by yourself. If that's how you feel, move the fuck about my space, my area, all of that. You get none of this energy, none of it. If you think you're doing some shit by yourself, but you keep asking me, hand you this, do this, help with this, you're not doing anything by yourself. Definitely not in my space. Well, I had all these items before I met you, and I had this room before I met you. What the fuck you mean you're doing some shit by yourself and you just slept the night here? Because you don't have a place to sleep in. Because DSS cut your room off because you have a place to move into. You're supposed to be there, get the keys, but the landlords are now at a funeral. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense because those things aren't random. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Funerals aren't random. Like, if there's someone's going to a funeral, you know that ahead of time. So for them to not be answering because they're at a funeral, that don't make sense. That's something that could have been communicated about. Maybe that's just what somebody's lying, but that's, I guess, what they said. It's not like, oh, there a car accident happened. I was like, well, you're supposed to be providing the keys. Y'all have been communicating. I'm on the phone. I'm watching. I'm making the moves. They're going to get the money orders. I'm hearing the conversations with the landlord's wife. I'm hearing the conversations and stuff. So all throughout the day. So then when it's time to actually go to make the move, y'all ain't answering. No, it's not you're at a funeral. Because funerals are planned. Now it's the next day. Still ain't hearing back type shit. But anyways, that has nothing to do with me. That you don't have a place or that some shit is going on that's weird. You're here out the kindness of my heart. You're not fucking paying me. In fact, you're trying to take from me. You're trying to get from me. You're trying to receive from me. Then it's, oh, I want you to come live with me. No, you don't. Me fucked up. Oh, shit. I cannot believe he said that. But I talked to a bunch of women, and it's like we all have the same stories in different ways. It's like, basically, men be trying to control us or dominate us, or they feel like that's what they're supposed to do. That's brainwashing. That's some agenda shit. That's not how we live in. That's not what we do. Since when? How? Why? What? It's part of these gender wars. And I see it and it'd be like, no, I have to say it. I have to talk on these things. So don't worry. If you were ever pregnant, I would take care of it. First of all, babies aren't it's. Second of all, it's not just about money. Capricorn ass. It's not just about money. There's the time and energy that you put in. That's why we're clashing, because you're talking to me in ways where you're never going to get what you want. I'm just sitting here laughing because I don't want anything from you. So, yeah, I be laughing. It's easy for me. I'm just a game. I'm sitting here watching, like, how's this about to play out now? What is he doing? Because I'm not looking to get anything from you. And then when it was all said and done, word, you stole my weed and shit. You went through my stuff and stole my weed. And then accused me of stealing shit. I don't have to steal from anyone. Like, I am gifting people on the daily. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to do that. Because that means I'm in a position that I have. If I can gift somebody something, I must have something. The gift is in the giving. You are given to so that you give to others. So I'd be grateful to do that. I can do that. I'm only pointing that out to say, like, I won't take from people. I fucking give to people. What the fuck? It's like I gave you a place to sleep. I gave you access to a U-Haul. You were like, wait, you have a license? Yeah, I got a license. Oh, so we can go get my stuff too? Yeah. What are you talking about? We should have been talking about this, but you're only focused on your shit. And I'm sitting here telling you the things that I need to do. Could have got the U-Haul way earlier in the day. Anyways. But reason, season, and lifetime. I listened to some channel readings and tarot readings. The first one was a channel reading. And I'm like, wow. I posted it before I even turned it on. I was like, yep, this is my reading right here. It might have been like 2 minutes in or something like that. But I knew it was my reading. And the more and more I'm listening to it, I'm like, wow. Reason, season, lifetime. You know. Use you for what you're here for and keep it moving. Not, you're about to use me as some dumpster for your fucking emotions that you won't control or ain't taking the time to heal. Long story short, ever since ever, the men, the ex-wives, they like to attack the XXs. They love us, but they want to control us, dominate us. Yeah. That victimize. Yep. Like, this is mine. I own it. And I can do whatever I want with it. I'm not no fucking pet. I keep saying it to him because he kept going like this. I said, yo, stop fucking snapping at me. Didn't even do it again. Didn't stop fucking snapping at me. Like, I'm not a pet. It doesn't mean that you're a pet. I'm not a fucking pet. Stop snapping at me. You could try to manipulate whatever. It doesn't mean it's not equated with that. I just equated it with that. And irregardless of what it's equated to or not, stop doing it. You already told. End of story. Just like certain things, if you don't like it, that's the way you're going to talk, and you have. And I listen. I'm telling you the same shit. In the same way, for the same reasons. Cut it the fuck out. That's like a warning tone type shit. You're doing shit I don't like. You're doing shit I'm not going to tolerate. So that means the next step is, you got to go. You got to go. Because you're snapping at me? Who you think you are? If I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. And it's probably because you don't know how to fucking talk. You're not communicating for solutions. You're communicating to be nasty, because whatever negativity you feel inside or things people hurt you in the past, now you want to, this misplaced anger, you want to throw it at me. I'm not the one. So I'm so grateful being a reason, season, lifetime. These lessons, and I'm learning. I didn't know this. I didn't know my power as a woman. Oh, sex, power, sacred energy exchange. Yeah, because I didn't know. Like, this is what all men think about. And it's like, it sounds dumb to even ask, like, yeah. And as women, we know that. Oh, that's why we present ourselves. So we gotta stop motherfucking playing ourselves. We're giving confirmation. We're giving them that way too much, way too easily. What the fuck? And then these motherfuckers like, yo. Meanwhile, we give you life. You want us birthing babies and shit. But then they really wanted to do that. They feel like, now she got a baby, we can control her. These are conversations that I've even had with other women. They've had these same experiences. And these men, they be lying to trick and manipulate. It's like how they be. A goddess just told me today a little bit about some of her backstory and the time. The goosebumps. A time when she was in her teens, someplace in the ages between 15 and 20, young, in the situation she was in, and not knowing, not having protections because of being naive. And I'm listening to her, and I said, "Oh, naive." She's like, "Yep." I said, "I know, because that's been me so many times. Who nobody's telling us." It's the same concept as a marriage. Like, This is programming. It's been in my head for so long. Like, how is it? Is it wrong? It's that Eve shit. It's that Eve programming. Like, yes, marry her, not your owner. That's not how it's supposed to be at all. I'm not fucking cattle. I don't even let these motherfuckers on a job owe me. And see, that's the thing. The men, and I hear them. I hear how they talk. They talk about how they had issues with their various bosses, man, that had different jobs and shit, because basically the way they're talking to you, they want to belittle you. They're talking to you in inhumane ways, or talking to you like you're lesser than them. Yeah, you have an issue with it. I have an issue with it too, period. It's a people thing. You don't do that. I don't give a fuck that you got a title and I don't. We all have titles at these locations and in life in general. Fuck around and find out who I am, whether crown on or crown out. Nah, it's in my blood. You're not gonna be talking to me crazy, and I'm gonna say some shit to you that you're gonna get mad because now you're gonna be embarrassed because you don't even understand what I said, and you know it, and everyone around knows that you're not smart enough to even figure out what the smart ass shit I just said. I don't have to raise my voice to fight. I don't have to be aggression. No. I actually do it different. Now they be like killing with kindness. I can hear it in my head. I like what she said. That give me everything you got. Time to run it. For real. So now it's just a game. And really, it's all it was, because that's all it is you're not trying to take care of me, love me, build with me. You're just trying to get from me. You want to put your dick in me. You might mouth around your dick. All y'all do is think about dicks. Dick. You want to dictate. I decide, dictate, declare, and decree. Got me fucked up. I give life. I give birth. You ask for my number. It's always going to be like that. But these are these paradigms and these agendas to get over. That's some Disney movie bullshit that we kept seeing in the video, the princess movies. Oh, someone's gonna save me. Right. This is grooming. You know. So for example, the goddess who I was speaking with, and she's telling me in her youth, you know, these men being taking advantage of her, being naive, not knowing. And they're like, oh, one man, pretending like that he cares about her or something, gonna help her or some shit, gets her to leave where she's at type shit, and then like is saying things to her. They'll do this is what they do, is try to use money. Let's say they offer you something, offer to buy you a meal. Everybody eats. Everyone's hungry. This should be some small shit. But now later, see, I heard this is what they do in jail. They offer you something. Then later they're like, nah, you owe me because I gave you that. You owe me. See, that's manipulation. Nobody asks, you offered, but it's really with the point of you're doing that to try to control somebody. You want to dangle something. You want them on a leash. I'm not no fucking pet. And he would get so mad. He said I talk too much, which I do talk a lot. But he talks more than me. I was like, you talk a lot. I can say this shit right back. Really, you're mad because I won't just be, what is this word? I can't think. I know the word, suppressed. What's it? They be like, be obedient. I'm obedient to spirit, not to you. You're a fucking person who shits just like me. You're a person who put your pants on one leg at a time. I'm not big. Fuck that. It's reciprocal. If that's not what you're doing to me, why would I be doing that to you? This is how I operate, period. I'm flowy. I don't have a problem following directions. I don't have a problem with authority. I am authority. I am authority. I don't have a problem with none of that. I have a problem with a motherfucker thinking that they run me. We're not doing that. Not at a job. Not with a boyfriend, a man, none of that. Even this concept of a boyfriend. I used to say it all the time in high school. It's just playing house until you decide you don't want to play house anymore. Then you move on and do it again. That's dumb. And as a woman, we're losing out. As women, we are losing out. That drains us. Meanwhile, he got exactly what he wanted. And it probably started with him offering something to us, but not us trying to offer anything to him. Or else it wouldn't feel like that manipulation. It's like, no, you keep coming for us, and then we're here, confirmation, door closed, and then we're here, now that we're here in your presence, you wanted me here. This is how you're going to treat me? This is how you're going to act? Yo. Mm-mm. And it's so fucked up because now it's today. Because, yeah, he was saying certain things. Like, I had to say something. I had to be like, yo, I'm not auditioning for you. Like, I need you to know, like, this ain't no motherfucking audition. Like, you can walk right at the door. I could never see you again, and my life will continue moving on as it has been. Like, I don't know who the fuck you be talking to out here, but you got the right one. So this is why. And I can see, like, oh, okay, to be assassinated. Confirmation! You heard that? Boop, little beep. The horn just beep. My ancestors love me. I love my ancestors. They as I as we as me. They got jokes for days. I gotta feed the kitty. But yes. Yes. It's been an hour. Let me, this is a plastic bag. Because I didn't want the food stuff on it. So it was like water and bleach and stuff. Yeah, nah, you're using my space. You're using my energy. I had these items before I met you, and I had this room before I met you, motherfucker, that you are now sleeping in because you don't have a place to sleep in. Then you want to wake up next to me, and why are you texting, calling other people? I'm minding my business. It's halfway through the day. The phone happens to ring. I grabbed it to pick it up to hand it to you. You're not even outside. Doing stupid shit like you just want to keep smoking. You can smoke all the cigarettes you want. You cannot smoke in my space. I don't do that. I don't like that. It smells funky. But now when you want to have an attitude, or you're trying to talk to me with the door open, like, yo, get that shit out of here. I don't like it. I shouldn't have to keep repeating myself. I don't like that. I shouldn't have to light incense. Well, I'm trying to talk to you. Well, fucking finish your business and then talk. What you're really trying to do is get me to come out there without saying that. As you can see, I'm in the middle of doing some shit. I am busy. I really don't even want to talk. I want to focus and get shit done. I just be feeling like people slow me down. Especially people who are just, you're focused on what? Just yourself? Get the fuck out of here, yo. I gotta pull a card. Where we at? What's up? Aye. You know me. But yeah, the goddess always protects us. But yeah, so anyways, the man lied to her and like tried to the man lied to her and started with manipulation and basically was trying to get her in a human trafficking situation. That would be the long and short of the story. So now she's at somebody's house, in the dress she was given, and there is another woman there, and so now woman to woman, they're talking, and she's all excited and like, because she's naive. She's like, oh, I'm so excited, we're gonna have our own home, so it's gonna be like a vacation, and the other woman's looking at her like, absolutely not. More goosebumps. Yeah, more goosebumps. The other woman, she warned her. Fuck, these goosebumps. I know they never let me down. She warned her. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's 3 times I said it. Who's just trying to come off the top? Trust my instincts. I saw it try to come off the top like that. She warned her. She said, you have no idea. You're not ready for this life. You have 5 minutes to make a choice. Wow. So many goosebumps in this confirmation. You heard it, come on. This is what she just... and I said, well, how come the other woman didn't leave, or she's already in the game, she's already in the situation. But basically, they're taking them, human trafficking, taking them places they don't know, nobody, other places, drugging them up, forcing them into prostitution. Come on. I watched movies on this. I had my daughter sit and watch the movies. Now it's to this point where our children are trying to fucking emulate these musicians. It's all part of grooming. They're grooming children now. I'm about to say it. I'm gonna just say it. I see that shit out here. And I gotta say it because it's real life. It's real talk. You selling your children for money? You grooming your children? Confirmations. Because that's all it is. Ooh, do like this. Ooh, what car fell? You're grooming them. And it's dancing for dollars shit. Versus telling them about their power and their value. You start over here trying to get them to sell their stuff. They do the same thing. The jobs, they do the same thing. Oh, where they try to tell you how your children be on these meds and shit. Same thing. Selling them. You're supposed to be protecting your children at all costs. This is why I see what the God, I'm stuttering. I see what that woman does. That's why I made sure that whole box of food went to her. I see other parents and their children, and I see when your kids locked in the room, you don't take them nowhere. You outside bubbling, talking, you being mean. Wheel of Fortune. You already know. You're not prioritizing parenting. I know. I've had to stop hanging out with different women just because of the way they interact with their children or don't. So it got me fucked up. Nope. Like, do you even care about your kids? You let men come in and abuse them, take their anger out on them, do whatever to them. I remember I've talked to sisters. I never met her in person. We talked online. And she told me she had a lot of aqua energy. She was a Scorpio rising. I think she was a Cancer sun and moon. Aquarius sun and moon. She told me that her mother sold her for drugs. Shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. You know? She told me. Her mother used to make her get naked. So, no. You know, the man, he has a fake attitude. Oh, now you did something wrong. Oh, who knows? You didn't put the spoon back where it goes. Or some stupid shit. Now that's the reason now we're going to attack you. Go in that room so you can get your ass beat. Take all your clothes off. You letting strange men beat your children and tell them to take their clothes off and beat them. Get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers got fetishes and shit. Like I said, I would never. You can't even talk to my daughter a certain way. You can't even raise your voice around her. And it's crazy because it's like I've allowed myself to be abused, but woo-wee! You ain't never tried to touch my child. Bet that. Bet you know that. Bet you know that's a place you can never come back from. Bet that. I remember one time, during our first times, the abuse shit, I remember that's the night we ended up going to a shelter for the first time. He fucked up everything in the house. And it's funny, because he flipped all the furniture, he flipped it upside down, knocked over every single piece of furniture, bookshelves, everything except the bookshelf that had a couple of his books on it. Type shit. But I remember when I had stairs in my apartment. I'm just trying to keep my daughter safe. Like, stay in the room, honey. It's okay. It's okay. She can hear all this. It's okay, honey. Nobody's coming in here. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. You stay right. The mommy's going to be out here. You're in there. You stay safe here. Play this game. You can hide in your pillow. It's okay. Trying to reassure my child who has no idea what's going on. And then I remember he tried to walk up the stairs. And I'm at her door talking to her at the top of the stairs. And I'm trying to calm her down and let her know it's okay. She doesn't have to be scared. Like, you're making my child scared. You fucking bitch. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. And then he decides he wants to talk and try to go against what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to comfort my child. And now you're trying to stop that or counteract that. Like, you start walking up the stairs saying her name. So yo, I tried to kick his head off of his neck. Like that shit was crazy. Yeah. But that's the concept of the XX. You know, we push these babies out of our womb. If we're not there for them, take care of them, provide for them, protect them, teach them, who's going to? And this world is teaching our children, grooming our children to be used, manipulated, pawns and shit. And there's so much more to life. Selling them to dance for dollars. And the most powerful thing you all have is who you are and your energy. You know? You're giving yourself away for some shit that's fake. Money's word. So I'm on my fool's journey, and I'm more provided for than I ever have been. I see. I've always been provided for, but now I see it. It's like, wow. Even to the point I keep turning around places I see these apple trees everywhere. Apple trees. That's just so good. Like, why are people don't have food? But yeah, it's crazy. They don't be taking their children places. This one does. I see her. She goes out, leaves, take her children to the park.